Hello guys and welcome to another solo shuffle. San'layn, but unholy. Since it got buffed, let's try it out in an arena. I didn't even play an unholy game this season, so this is the first game playing San'layn. Let's see how much damage it does. Gripping in the heel. He's using bar skin. He transformed himself into Big Tree, okay. That's crazy, this new tree of life is absurd. But it's cool. So basically this log seems to be gonna get owned, not just because he's not that great, but as well because both DH and Rogue has so much mobility. But that doesn't mean that we are not gonna win this game. I'm gonna silence the healer. DH has bar skin and he used darkness. I might switch to the rogue. Or not. Let's keep hitting this guy. Gripping in the heel, blinding them. The rogue trinketed for no big reason. DH is... no. DH ran off into the air and his blur was active. I trinket that. Who cares about Cyclone? It's so freaking annoying. Cycloning again. Apparently not me. Grip him to interrupt Cyclone now. Silence him. Easy kill on the DH. Nice Gears Bolt. So basically, San'layn has some huge dead coil hits. Vampiric Strike is not bad neither, but the dead coils, they hit like, if you go really hard on mastery, they do like 2 million crits, sometimes even more. But of course you have to pay attention that you do not drop Essence of the Blood Queen. And let's not forget that you pop even 2 festering wounds with Doom Burst. So it hits actually pretty nicely. Of course you have to pay attention to not drop Essence of the Blood Queen. I personally prefer that you get plenty of haste, at least to have 1.23 global cooldown, because right now my character, this one, has like 135 global cooldown without anything. So there's a high chance that I sometimes drop it and I lose the buff. So it's better to have at least some haste. It's much smoother to play than going full mastery, because this character is pretty much full mastery kinda. And just having more haste, it's much more easy to interrupt grip people and so on. You can faster react. I still think Horseman build is better than San'layn. It's most probably gonna stay that way, but like up to 2k rating you can probably have some fun with San'layn. Get some huge dead coil crits. So yeah, it can be fun. If you wish to play some off-meta talents, San'layn is one way to go. At least it's to some degree viable now. What I do not like about San'layn is that you don't have the Death Charger, you only have Death's Advance. And that's a huge play in Arena. You have much more mobility with the Horsemans, and as well damage reduction. San'layn is kind of much more squishy. If you want to do some huge death coils, you better get Doom Burst, Unholy Assault, get those 2 festering wounds on the enemy and just literally one-shot bombard them. Of course transform your pet before that. You see, that was 1 Doom Burst and we got another one, which hit for 1.4 million. What's cool about it as well, it hits 2 targets so high. Alright, let's grab this rogue back. I wanted to interrupt, but I couldn't, I didn't want to risk. Gonna zone here for the lock. Going DH. Got the blur. These dodge abilities are so broken, kinda. Can't you just miss your abilities? I just don't get it. Why do I miss clawing shadows? From one side, it's dealing magical damage. It's kinda stupidly made. It should ignore. On the other hand, if you hit somebody with Spell Ward and it's immune, then they take no damage. So is it a physical or freaking magical damage? Blizzard should freaking fix it. If it's a magical damage, that it doesn't get absorbed by Spell Ward and then. Just ridiculous. Get down here. Doesn't really make sense. We got the darkness. Gonna switch to the rogue a tiny bit. Hit him with a Doom Burst. The healer gets stunned. Rogue is running, gripping back, Doom Bursting, blinding the healer. This MMR is, I would say, just too low right now to be any challenging. Still, as I said, this is basically just to test out San'layn. Is it viable? Yeah. Some huge damage we do have. But I still do not think that it's gonna be better than Horseman build. That was some huge damage. Let's end this, I think, the luck. I mean, he didn't even put the portal down again, so he doesn't even try that hard, to be honest. Besides the amazing Chaos Bolt in the first game that we won. He's getting demolished. Gonna wait that out. Doesn't reflect fear, okay. Chaos Bolt, I silence the healer. Apocalypse. Immersed. Yeah, well, this was a disappointing kind of game, but okay, thanks for watching. Bye.
Beneath the ice and snow, a legend awakens. I am Arthas, the Lich King ruler of the damned master of Frostmourne.